each other and they shake hands. Like, not shake hands, but to, like, do a handshake or whatever the fuck, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think I'm feeling in that moment?
Well, there's two things that you could be feeling. Residual jealousy because of the fact that she was once yours, or, damn, I'm glad I dodged a bullet and got rid of this shit. Those are the two feelings that could be logically going through your head.
Hey, honestly, I didn't even feel the jealousy. I felt rage. Like...
Or, yeah, you could feel cheated, like, oh, I put so much time and vacation into this girl, and then this happens.
Just for her to turn around, right?
Yeah.
And keep in mind, like, I could have, like, had sex with, like, all her friends and, like, shit like that. Like, this... Or, not her friends, but, like, people that she didn't want me talking to, even though, like, we had nothing going on, right?
Oh, yeah, I know, because a lot of the... I remember back in the days, a lot of girls wanted you.
Well, Myar, for example, right?
Oh, yeah.
What's her name?
I'm gonna switch to Ranger real quick.
What happened was that me and Myar were AP government
partners.
Ranger.
Ranger.
Just friends, like, straight, like, we never talked about anything, like, other than AP Gov. I swear, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we would do it, there was a lot of homework in AP Gov, so we would do it quite often, right? We would talk.
Yeah?
Ashley would get mad that we would talk just because we're working on group projects. These are group projects, like partner agreements, right?
Yeah, but Ashley was getting jealous.
Yeah, like jealous and like saying like don't talk to her ever again, like all this stuff, like you don't know girls like I do. I was like, bro, like well, like we're not even doing anything. Like we're just like talking about government. Like it's not that serious. Like these are and I would respect that, and then I didn't talk to Myra for like 4 months, bro. I swear to God. Until we broke up, right? Because like that, okay. There's a difference between restricting me talking to friends, like not even friends, but like literally acquaintances of the other gender, and then me restricting her from talking to guys who are literally trying to hook up with her. There's a difference, right?
Yes. And
that's what I'm saying. So I don't think that me going back and talking to the girls, like as friends too, me going back to the girls that she had quote unquote restricted me from is equivalent to her talking to the guys that she knows she shouldn't be talking to because
they're thirsty as fuck. They want that Mexican pussy.
Yeah, not only that, but then they fucked her over in the past. So it's like, well, what are you doing there? You know what I mean? So
yeah.
So that was basically the end of the story, and that was like a month ago, and we just haven't talked since. And then we went to Sunsplash.
What happened at Sunsplash?
By the way, that day, that was when I saw her and Rudy. We went to Six Flags, I told you, right?
Yeah.
I ended up, because earlier that day, or the day before, sorry, I had texted, and I was like, hey, like, what are your plans for Six Flags? Like, we should go as friends. Like, you know what I mean, type shit?
Mm-hmm.
Like, we should go in a group. And then she was like, I have my own plans. I'm like, and then she told me she's not even going to Six Flags, right?
Yeah.
But we should party with Nicole or some shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, whatever. Like, cool, I'm gonna go with the boys. Like I was anyways.
Yeah.
And then we get to Six Flags and I see her there. Not with Rudy, but I just see her there. So she's there. I know she's there. And I see her a few times, so which was kind of weird. Anyways. Fast forward next day, I think, or so, to Sunsplash, which is the one that was like 10 o'clock to 5 a.m., right?
Yeah.
And I kind of just hung out with Myar and Sheena for the whole time. Like we were just like playing arcade games and chilling, and then I hung out with Vince came along, and we were all just chilling, like friend, like type shit. It was fun. Like I enjoyed it, you know.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And then yeah, that was basically it. And that's where the story ends. So
yeah,
I don't fucking know what to make of it at this point.
Well, if you want to like grow from it, you could review everything that you learned from being in a relationship with somebody like Ashley. That's one way to go about it.
Yeah, I mean, I think, to be honest, I don't even know. Like, I think the part where we really went wrong was our values. Like, me and her have really different values, and like, just like we don't agree on anything, you know?
Yeah, with her there was a lot of red flags. Like, there were a lot of serious red flags.
I'm not saying like. And this is what I told her. Like, I think this is the part that she really got mad at.
Uh-huh.
And I told her that, there's literally I didn't hang out with the fucking boys for like a year, bro, or like 2. I'm not even baiting.
Yeah, like the only time, like I don't remember you being like down in the cafeteria with Blaine and them when they were all doing their thing. I would always see you in your guys' little corner thing whenever I would pass by. You remember that?
Even outside of
For
school.
like 2 years.
Yeah, like even outside of school, like we didn't hang out, and it's because of her. Like she would like not. She wouldn't say like, oh, you can hang out with them. But every time I would say I want to hang out with them, she would always have something, and then it becomes an issue of me choosing between them and her, and then when I pick them, she would get like all pissed or whatever, right?
Yes.
So it's like basically restricting me. It's like indirectly, right?
Yeah. Like she was possessive of you, very possessive.
Yeah, exactly. And everybody would notice them. The boys noticed this. My mom noticed this. Like people noticed this, you know.
Oh yeah.
And I told her that I was like, bro, like you're the most fucking like, what do you expect me to do? Not treat the boys like you literally? I never hang out with them just because I'm always with you. Like even my friends, like you're the one that's always restricting me to stuff. You know, like I can't even talk to people that are my acquaintances. Like I don't even know Maya like that. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I don't even really know her. Like, yeah, we like talked a few times and we chilled at Sunsplash, and like we were like talking about like the personal shit, but like it wasn't on any like I haven't like gone on a date with her. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't actually know deep down. I'm just fucking whatever. You know what I mean? But it's just weird. So I think it comes down to we're not agreeing people. We didn't agree with anything that we thought. Yeah, so it's like, fuck.
Oh yeah, for sure. Not trying to be mean, but I also think she has a lot of tendencies that I notice, because you know how I'm always around special ed people or people with mental issues, and like one thing that I've noticed with her is that she has that possessive nature in her, which shows some sort of which shows like a lot of insecurity, lack of trust. She has like she has her own problems that are like kind of beyond what you really should expect to be dealing with as a high schooler. Like, you're not her mental counselor.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, our whole relationship was founded on insecurity, and like she would say like one time, like I literally remember the time she was crying in her ROTC uniform.
I do remember that, distinctly remember that, because she thought that you guys were broken up or whatever. I remember that's what she said, at least.
Yeah, I'll be right back. 1 second. I'm going to the bathroom and I'll tell you this story.
Okay, for sure.
I'm just getting insect dive right here, dude.
I forgot to switch it to hard. It was still Inferno.
Guys.
Yeah. What?
But don't worry, when I switch to hard, you'll be able to kill shit.
Are you guys still playing EDF?
Yeah.
It's a damn good game.
The game still looks pretty cheesy to me.
It's cheesy, but it's... Yes.
I don't really remember it too clearly, but I remember that they give us a break section, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like a 15-minute break, so I got up, and my friends were right next to me. It was like Sarah, Nithi, Dea. That was basically it. And then we were talking, I got up and I just talked to them, they were right next to me, right?
Yeah.
And she later, tries to tell me, she's like, oh, and then after, I talked to them for 5 minutes of the 15 minutes break, right?
Yeah.
And then I go over to Ashley and she's by herself, and I'm like, hey, I'm like, what's up, right? And then she does some fucked up shit. She's like, I don't know, she's like, you know what? Go back and flirt with your hoes or whatever. I was like,
you were like, what the fuck?
That's exactly what I said. I was like, I literally said that. I was like, what the fuck? I was confused. I was pissed at this point, and the reason she was crying is because I broke up with her. That literally after the test, I was like, bro, I'm breaking up with you. You're way too insecure. I literally said that.
Yeah.
You lost me to your insecurities. That's why she was crying that day.
So that was that day. Okay.
That's why that happened. That's why she was crying, because I broke up with her because she was such an insecure person.
Yes.
Don't just say that. You know what I mean? Go back and flirt with your host. What? I don't even know these people that well.
Yeah. If there was one thing about you, Seabass, is that you're very and this is a good thing to be, is that you're selective with who you decide to let in your life. And that's a good thing to have.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't talk to, like, anybody. These are, like, people that are, like...
Acquaintances.
At the end of the day, are literally classmates. And, like, we would fake, like, we would do, like, homework assignments. Like, we were, like, because we were always in the hardest classes, right? It's not my fault. She's not in my classes. She could be. If she wanted to, she could have been. She didn't want to be, so fuck it. Like, you know, like, I don't know. Like,
Yeah. Whole situation's fucked.
yeah, exactly. So, I don't know. That was really the whole beef why we broke up, basically. But
Is
now,
her possessiveness and insecurity, yeah.
yeah, so, and she's been posting on. You have TikTok, Dario?
Yes, but I think she blocked me on TikTok.
There's no way. Did she actually?
Probably. What either that or she deleted her TikTok because I can't find her.
You should check.
Well, I tried, like, as soon as I heard that you broke up with her, I tried. I was like, yo.
Wait, what? Wait, what did you type in? Did you type in the wrong thing?
Elizabeth A or some shit like that?
Yeah, that's funny. She blocked you. That's crazy.
Low key, you know what? I'm gonna fucking hit up my PC where I'm not logged in. Let's see this shit. Hold up.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I have a third account that I do for, like, secret stuff sometimes.
Yeah.
So, I blocked her on TikTok a while ago.
Hold up. What is it?
It's Elizabeth with 3 H's.
Mm-hmm.
_A. Did you find it?
That's what I'm doing.
And look at what she's been posting. I'm gonna do it. Let me go on mine.
Let's see. Hold. I need to make alts too, bro. I need to make alts. Low key.
Oh, she posted a new video. No way.
Hold up. Let's see. I'm gonna, like, copy this link and paste it in the fucking Discord and see what happens if I pull it up on my phone. I'll be like, yo, let me just inspect this shit real quick. Where's my Discord with my private ass channel that I keep, like, my secret notes in? Cause, yeah. I low-key need to do, I need to do it. I need alts. I'm just hella lazy to make alts. Well, let's see this shit. Right. How did she know it was me? That's the real question.
Wait, she knew an alt was you or what?
Well, no, my literal name on my name on TikTok is literally like it says, like, fucking something that, like, a random... Nope. She blocked me. Somehow she knew. Elizabeth. Yep.
Wait, what's her TikTok?
Oh wait, you're gonna do it, Aspects?
Oh, let me see if I can do it.
Elizabeth with 3 H's.
Yeah.
_A. Dog, I need to invite you to my fucking Discord. And I'm gonna give you access to all the channel. Well, yeah. Where we could, like, talk about controversial shit. Low key though, this shit's hella funny.
But anyway, she just posted, like, videos
Yeah.
like, saying, like, just like, no.
Hold up. I still can't believe that she blocked me. Dude, I need to make alts.
Do you go to her profile and it'll say, like, there's nothing posted?
No, I don't see anything. Here. I'll message it to you. Hold up. How did she manage to... How did she... Huh?
Wait.
How did she know it was me? That's the real question. I need to make an alt, though. I'm, like...
Yeah.
But the real question is, though, how come she didn't block me on Instagram or anything like that? Or Snapchat?
What did she post? Look at her Instagram. Check her Instagram right now.
Oh, she just posted her graduation photos.
Let me see them. Screenshot each one and send it to me. I haven't seen it.
Okay, give me a sec. Let's see her spam though. Let's see her spam. What is?
I already checked. I'm not blocked on it.
Oh, okay. I'll send them to you later. It's just regular photos though. That's what she posted. Surprisingly, nothing bad. Aspects, ready up.
Yep.
Let's see.
She doesn't have 40,000 views on her one TikTok. I have that.
She
I
has
have like
40,000 views, or she doesn't have 40,000. Let's see.
She doesn't. No. I have 40,000. I have a video that has like 40,000 like views or something.
Trying to flex on me or something, Aspects? She is, well, to be expected. I'll be honest with you though, she's like, I'm surprised that you didn't you got back with her as many times as you did, because she did show a lot of like really sus signs for a long time.
That's what I'm saying. At some point, I had to be like, well, I need to respect myself.
Not only that, but it's like just a lot of the things that like she would be insecure, but she would go on and talk to other guys, right? Like the thing, and this is a kind of just like an equilibrium kind of mentality to have. But if you're, this is kind of like, this is how I see it. If you're giving yourself away to other girls, then you're a scumbag. Like, but I don't mean like just talking to other girls. I mean like giving yourself away to other girls, then you're a scumbag. But if a girl who does that, like, you should expect what you give, right? Like, if you give somebody 100%, if a girl gives a guy 100%, she should hope for 100% back. Or if a guy gives her 100%, she should give him 100% back, right? But if the guy or the girl is off giving the person she's with like 80%, but then 20% is to another dude, then she can't expect 100% back, or he can't expect 100% back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand you, Dario.
But like the fact that she was like, you know, talking to other guys the way that she was, how the hell could she expect? Like, she has no right to expect, you know, let alone be possessive the way she was, you know. That's like.
And there was always problems with like other guys. Like this happened multiple times. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, there's that stuff with Rudy. I think you mentioned that to me before. There's this.
With TJ and.
Yeah, stuff with that Liam guy.
Yeah, exactly. And yes, this all occurred when we were broken up. Well, not all of it, but like the Liam thing happened when we were broken up. But it's still like that's disrespectful, regardless of whether or not you're broken up. You know what I mean?
To immediately go like, it's just like, it was like you were replaceable to her because it was just so immediate.
No, exactly.
So that's kind of like, if you were so immediately replaced, then what was your value to begin with? That's something that you should think about. Like, what were you to her to begin with if she was able to just get back on her feet so fast?
It brings up some questions too. Like that must have mean like she was lying the whole time. Then, because she's like, oh, you mean so much to me, like like all this stuff, right?
But if that was true, then yeah, she wouldn't have fucked off like that, you know. What was that, Silas? You're kind of like cutting in and out. Or...
No, I didn't say anything. I just said that if that would have been the reality, then I don't know. Fuck it.
Well, yeah.
Whatever. So, that's, I don't know what really much else to do. There's not much to say.
True enough. Well, at least it's a learning experience, because it's like, know your self-worth, and also it's like, know what to look out for, because like, the red flags, you know, her talking to other guys, or this possessive nonsense, right? If she's confident in you, you should be able, like, the best kind of way to see it is that, like, if you are in a relationship, and you guys, if you don't trust somebody enough to be with, like, if you think that they're going to cheat on you or whatever, you better have a reason to back it up. And if they do give you signs that they're going to, like, cheat on you or be unloyal, then why stay with that person in the first place? And that goes both ways.
And I was like really extremely loyal, you know.
Oh yeah, I know.
I never did anything that she did. I never like talked to girls in any way that was like weird while I was in a relationship. I never even like, you know what I mean? Like I was hecka like not entertaining anyone else, basically, right?
Yeah.
But she would still accuse me of doing stuff like talking to other girls or cheat, like all this stuff, and that doesn't feel good. That's like
It's like a slap to the face, yeah.
Yeah, that's like, bro, like what? Like I'm trying hard not, like I'm not trying hard not to, but I'm actually not doing that, and you're over here saying, like, what do you expect me to like say? Like, do you expect me to just be okay with that? And then when I speak up about it, it's all like this whole fucking like, I don't know.
Yeah. There's also the just. I remember, like, there is one thing that she could say that she was insecure about is the fact that girls, like, you were popular amongst girls. A lot of girls liked you, but as long as you didn't act on it, then there's no problem.
But like, I don't know, like there was girls that would, like, I don't even remember. Like, I remember there was this one girl that said I was like cute or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But before me and Ashley were even dating, and then like when we started dating, she told me that girl said that, and then I never talked. Like I didn't talk to her, right? I was like, okay, I'll stay away from her type shit. Like I never acted on anything that you know what I mean? Like
you never did anything sus, basically.
Yeah, like I deadass never did. Like I actually am not even dating. I never did anything sus except for like texting other girls about like schoolwork.
Yeah, which is a normal thing to do as a fucking student.
Exactly, it's a regular thing. Like it's not my fault that fucking. And I literally said this, and I was mad at this point, but I think it still holds true, and I definitely hold my opinion. But it's literally not my fault that people like Maya are smart. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Maya's a genius.
And
fucking...
that are in hard classes and that are at my level, so that I'm conversing with them and I'm like talking with them about classwork. How is that my fault that they're in my class? Like, if there was like, and then she's like, oh, you can just talk to guys like about the same thing, and like it's different, you know. Like I'm not like close with like any like that's just weird. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, speaking of smart guys who are in hard classes, just gotta say, shout out to Zach Diddler, man. Rest in peace. He was a good kid.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Very unlucky.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That was crazy too, because I was playing soccer with him. He was on the team, like literally 2 weeks before he passed.
Yeah. That and like he was in our weights class too, if you remember. We used to lift weights with that guy. Cool. He was a cool kid, and he took it seriously. He took school seriously. He took his fitness seriously. He was a good kid.
He got into UCLA.
Oh yeah. I just think like you're like the fact that you learned from that experience, you're probably gonna get in a better relationship with her anyways. I mean, a better relationship than her anyways.
Yeah.
And I kind of have to just say that I wish her the best because she has a lot of issues to work out if she's ever going to have a proper, good relationship, a healthy relationship.
Here's what I do think. I think there is a guy that will be able to like deal with that and make her happy, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not that person.
Oh, yeah.
And she wanted me to be that person, and I tried. It's just that it didn't work out, you know? Like,
oh, yeah.
I guarantee you there's somebody it'll be easy between them. They'll just have this mutual understanding of like she's insecure, so he needs to make up for it. I didn't have that. I had an understanding, but I didn't.
Okay, my bad.
It's like
you didn't want to deal with it, yeah.
You know, yeah, I'm willing to go the extra mile at some points, but it gets to a point where it's just like unacceptable.
Yeah, I totally get that, man. Everybody has their limits.
So I think there's definitely the right person out there for her, you know?
Yeah. And it's not going to be hard for her to get into another relationship because of the fact that, well,
that's what I'm saying about her TikTok. He's basically already in one.
Yeah, she's kind of like putting herself out there. And there's a lot of guys who are just... There's guys who will take anyone, which is kind of like not good. I consider those kinds of people bad people. But yeah.
Yeah. Low standards. But like, she would always like bring that stuff up too, like oh, like I have a line at the door type shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, guys like, oh, who are next?
That's not something to bring up though. That's kind of like, if you're thinking about getting in a relationship with other guys while you're in a relationship, then you're already not giving 100%. So therefore, you don't deserve 100%.
You would say that stuff like as a joke, quote unquote, but like we all know that the best jokes hold the most truth, right?
Yes.
Like, that's literally what a joke is. It's based on some, even if it's infinitesimally small, some truth.
Yes. At least the joke's worth saying, yeah.
Yeah, or else the joke doesn't make sense, right? Like, literally, like, based on truth. So it's like, shit. And if that's really how you feel, then go entertain your line, which is what she's doing now.
Oh, yeah. Putting herself out there. And she's always, like, from what I've seen on her posts on her spam and whatever, or her TikTok itself before she blocked me somehow figuring it out. She figured out the puzzle. She does post, like, hella promiscuous stuff. She does put herself out there. That's... And, hey, she's youthful. She's doing her thing. Whatever. I just don't think that, like, people like her are acceptable in the world. Like, people who do that kind of stuff are acceptable. As long as, one, they don't force it upon others, and two, they get in somebody who is mutually like that. You know?
Yeah. And, like, I think that, that's like I said, there's the right person for her. But that's just not me. And, I don't know, I need somebody that's more oriented on my side. You know what I mean? Like, more, like, has the same goals and stuff like that. She just didn't have a vision, man.
Yeah. You guys are going your separate ways, and that's good that you guys... Like, the relationship wasn't healthy, and it kind of did damper on your high school life, not gonna lie, because like you said, all those missed times with the boys, etc. But at least it was an experience, you know?
Yeah, at the very least it was an experience, but... It's over now, so time to move on.
Yeah.
I packed up all her stuff in a box. I'm not sure what to do with that box, by the way. What do you think?
Give it to Liam.
Knock on the door and run away?
Oh, she has, like, her stuff there at your house?
Like, some of it.
I think that... Be the bigger man and end it on a positive note. Like, try your best to end it on a positive note in regards to, like, just... Let her know that you're gonna bring it over, and just be cordial about it, and then, boom, you're done. If she decides to make a fuss about it, that's her being a bitch. And at least you tried to be the good man. You tried to be the bigger man, the mature person. She's gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go out with this guy, etc. Or like, oh yeah, this and that. Then that's her just being immature. And you're just being a grown-up, handing her stuff. And then going. Make sense?
Yeah, makes sense.
Like, sure, it could be cool to dig back, but it's best not to stoop down any levels, you know? So I'd recommend just giving her stuff and then just being the bigger person. It's up to her what she wants to do with her life. If she wants to be, if she gets in a good relationship, good for her. If she does like slutty things, then hey, that's her life, right?
Thanks. I don't know. Maybe tomorrow. What should I do? Should I just send her a message and be like, "Yo, like I have your shit." Like.
Yeah. Like, hey, or like just be like polite about it and say like, hey, I have your stuff still, but I'll give it back to you. I'm gonna, like, drop it off at your house or whatever. What time can we meet, etc.? Or what time will you be available to pick it up? Or even better yet, just say that, oh, I'm just gonna leave it in front of your door. I'll leave it at this time or whatever. Something like that.
Yeah. Oh, well, fucking. It is what it is.
Oh yeah. So the real question is, what next? Of course, now you know what to look for a little bit more in a relationship and what to look out for. But I remember you saying that you're going to stay focused on school and not worry about that stuff. So is it just grind time for you?
Low key, like, I want to grind, obviously school right now, but like it's summer, you know.
Yeah.
I'm only taking one summer class, and it's like easy, so it's not like I'm like my time's taken up type shit. So it's like there's not much to grind, you know.
Yeah, that's true. I guess just stay healthy and use this summer as part of your youth. Enjoy it with the boys. Like, when you and I go hang out, let's try to get Blaine in on it too and stuff.
That's what I'm saying. But like, I don't know. Sometimes it feels like it's like not the hardest part, but one of the most difficult parts is breaking out of the habit, right? Like, you don't have that person to just text like at any time of the night type shit, you know.
That's true. That's true.
Like, you don't have that. Like, it's like I don't want to say lonely, but it's like
It's
you
different.
feel bored type thing, you know.
Yeah.
Like, you find yourself like, bro, like.
I mean, like, here's the thing, and this is like the truth about that. You have me and Blaine who will most likely answer your text, but it's not the same as a girlfriend. It's just the homies.
What I'm saying, it's not the same as like you just like hitting up a shorty and her being like,
Yeah, and it's not lovey-dovey at all. It's like just,
take you out type stuff.
yeah, it's like, yo, let's go get Jack in the Box at fucking 2 a.m. I remember me and Blaine did that once.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't, I don't know. It's just different. It's a different dynamic, so.
Exactly.
I've been wanting to grind gym low-key.
Same. I've been working out pretty decently, although I haven't been on like a proper routine, haven't been sticking to one. But I still work out a little bit. How about you? How's your fitness?
Dog.
Dog shit?
Yeah. Like, I'm a generally lean person. But like, bro, like I'm not that. I just need to work a long time.
Oh yeah. I mean, quarantine did that to us too, but it's like,
Yeah, quarantine is like, I literally didn't like, besides soccer, but like, soccer was like that, and I feel like this type of shit.
yeah.
I don't know, I need to work out, but
For me, what me and Blaine do for workouts is that we just spar the shit out of each other if you want to join us one day.
spar with boxing gloves?
Well, he throws in his kickboxing, and I throw in my wrestling, and basically the dynamic is that he'd outstrike me, but if I grab him, I win. Because Blaine is hella tall now, too. He's like your height, isn't he? Something close to that.
He's close, but yeah.
I mean, like, it's to be expected when his dad is 6'4". What the hell?
Yeah, I was surprised Blaine was so small for so long.
Yeah, I'm surprised that Blaine was so small when his dad was a giant. You know?
Yeah. I don't know, bro. I low-key, I'm gonna get a gym. I'm just gonna get like a membership, like fucking like a bait.
Oh, speaking of gyms, I can't. You know, Blaine's gym is like $100-something a month. I'm like, yo.
Wait, what? Who's gym?
It's like the Villa or something, Villa Gym or whatever. I think.
That gym's like very expensive. He goes there. He doesn't go there.
Yeah, he does, but I'm like, why? There's a sauna at fucking CalFit, dude.
CalFit is expensive as shit too.
True, but it's not 100 fucking. Yeah.
I'll put a crunch. It's like $13 a month. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I'll just do that and then just like low-key grind. I want to just like it's like not great but like nice.
I just miss the fact that I used to be Genghis Khan. Remember I used to just pull up with fucking huge weights back in the weight room?
Yeah.
I was low-key kind of swole back then.
You can still do an 80-pound dumbbell press there.
I wish. Those were the days, dude. Or like throwing kids around. Like, now I just do a bunch of push-ups, sit-ups, chin-ups, and pull-ups. And occasionally squats.
Yeah, I don't need the gym would low-key be lit.
Yeah. Honestly, we should go to the gym together, like, someday, like, just work out like we used to.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I would probably, like, I would go, like, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then, like, take Sunday off.
I see. I low-key need to do that, get a Crunch membership, because I work minimum wage, and I have to pay for my own shit all the time now. Like,
Nope.
ever since I hit, like, 18, I have to pay for my own shit, like, for everything. I had to pay for my phone. I had to pay for half of my phone, and the other half was like my birthday gift.
Wait, do you have a car?
Yeah, I have a car.
Damn, lucky.
That's like the one and only thing that I was lucky enough to get for free from my grandpa because he doesn't have his license anymore, and he wanted it to go to me rather than somebody else.
You have your license, right?
Yep.
Yeah, because, like, I have my own car, but my dad uses, or like my mom uses it.
Oh yeah.
Because my dad totaled his car in an accident.
Damn.
So, we had 3, now we got another 2, but I got mine for free, so what you want?
Yeah.
The only
Nice.
thing we have to pay for is the insurance.
I see. For me, like, my grandpa handed it to me, but it's under my dad's name still, and it's, my siblings and my dad use it too. But
Yeah.
I'm kind of in the same boat.
Yeah, so, I don't know, like grinding is so lit, because, like, then it doesn't look nice and stuff, but, like, it's like one of those things that once you get, like, nice, you're like, damn, like, why didn't I start sooner, you know?
Yeah.
That's what, like, I don't want to have that thought, even though, like, I already fucking should have started in January or some shit like that. Better late than never. Okay, look.
Apex, get in that. That's the walking fortress Balam.
Oh shit.
Okay. By the time school starts, it'll be like 6 weeks, right?
Yeah. Oh, it's 6 weeks till school starts? Damn. So that's sooner than I thought.
I'm just so that'll be like around there. Maybe 7 or 8.
Yeah, but still, summer's going by quicker than I thought, honestly.
Ridiculous. But look. We get a gym membership 6 weeks, we could look like fucking god tier. But 6 weeks, if we grinded like every day.
That's true.
Like at least just grind. If we grinded, it could be god tier. Not god tier, but quite good.
Oh yeah.
It's like a little over a month and a half, maybe. That's nice. Not bad. Get in the rhythm of things. Start pumping because my arms are like fucking noodles right now. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah. I feel the same in that, like, I feel like I'm not, because before, now that before, even though I used to say, oh, I'm weak, come on, you could do better than me, like, remember how I used to do that all the time in the gym?
Yeah.
Now I realize that I was actually fucking Genghis Khan back then. I was like, even though I was like this not very ripped looking guy, I did huge weights and I fucking did a lot of them.
Yeah.
So I miss that. I used to be bad, and I was skinnier. I was a badass.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I just want to grind like one day, like low-key, okay, 2 days out of the week are like, yeah. It depends on your needs, because like I feel like I wouldn't like need. I just want to build mass, like on my arms and shit. Like just get like fucking like lean, like nice.
Well, you're already lean, so the thing that you need to do is bulk. You don't need cutting. You need to put on muscle mass, yeah, like you said.
I just want arm mass and like leg mass too, like get like shredded legs. Jesus.
Don't you already have shredded legs from soccer?
Yeah, but they're like disappearing faster than I want them to.
They're disappearing. I get it, man. I feel it.
My legs are just like genetically like that from my mom's side.
I see.
But like genetics can only take you so far.
True. Very true.
So, I want to like low key.
You want to get huge again. Dude, we were godlike in high school. In our own ways. Low key, by the way, you know how you were talking about Maya, right? I used to find her hella attractive back in when we were in weights.
Yeah, like I don't know. It's like
Maya and Emmy both. They were like the hottest girls in weights for me.
I'm getting any. That's fun.
Emmy's been around the block though, surprisingly for like an innocent, small-looking girl. She's been around the block.
Innocent girl, what the hell? I literally tried to help her when she was almost pregnant. How is it innocent?
She almost got pregnant?
Yeah.
Fuck, how? Like, well, not how, obviously, I know how. But I mean, like, tell me the story, I'm low-key curious. Huh?
TJ.
He nutted in her, and then what happened? Like, No protection, nothing.
Who else did that shit?
Did she like actually like? Did she get like an abortion or something? What happened?
No, she didn't end up getting pregnant.
Oh,
She got pretty. But yeah, that's me.
low key though. The first time I ever do it with the girl, I'm low key not gonna use protection. I'm not gonna pull out because just for like. But it's kind of like a cultural thing where it's like. I'm just gonna have to pray to RN Jesus that it's not instant pregnantation on first sex, you know?
Oh, they could birth control pill.
That's true. Well, no, like no contraception. It's kind of like a cultural thing, kind of like first time should be like completely natural or whatever.
Well, pregnancy.
Well, maybe it all depends. Like I need to be I need to be praying to the fucking RNG gods. I'm not trying to speed run pregnancy.
Okay,
I just
chill.
don't believe that you would find a girlfriend actually.
Who would let that happen?
Yeah.
Well, it would be another Filipino with the same mindset of like, or somebody who doesn't know what they're doing, kind of, in that regard. Because I like very innocent girls. That's like my thing.
Maya was chill up when we were at Sunsplash and stuff.
She was hot though, low key.
This guy said low key.
Actually, not even low key. I won't lie. I used to stare at her ass all the time in weights. Because you know how they would wear them tights, and I was like, because this was like back in the day when I was a mongrel. Now I'm more of a chill person, but back in the days I was low key. I was a fucking G back in the day. I like didn't give a fuck. Like, okay, this is the sad thing is that like one of the people who I work with in Taco Bell was afraid to work with me at first because he thought that I was a creep. But then like he realized that I'm a changed man. I'm a better person now. But like there's a lot of people that I encountered at Taco Bell. I've encountered so far in counting 17 girls that I used to flirt with in high school at Taco Bell. Did you know that? 17, bro. That was hilarious, though. And then, like, some of them would be, like, absolutely terrified when they see me. And I'm like, yo, I wasn't that bad. I used to just fucking call you hot and shit. Bro. But yeah, dude, we should, like, on my days off, or hell, even when I have work, like, it's just that when I have work, it's obviously not going to be leg day because I stand for like 6-7 hours. That shit, by the way, I heard that's not healthy for you to stand for that long. And USA is like also the only place to do that because in Europe, like cashiers and shit, they have chairs. It's crazy.
Wait, let me see this. So, oh shit, hold on, my bad. Because I want to see if like if I buy a crunch bench, I want to see something. Okay, free trial. How do I join? Oh wait, you can sign up for a free membership, yo.
Damn, nice.
Oh, like a free trial. We'll email you a 1-day pass. I don't want a fucking 1-day pass.
Well, no, just a trial to try it out, and then yeah. Low key though, I'm down like. I'll check my schedule for next week, but we should like work out together like back in the day, cause like we used to work out together at weights a lot. So.
What does membership include? Day pass? Short membership.
In my opinion, as long as like the only thing that one really needs access to a gym for though is weights, like weights and maybe a treadmill, but all the other stuff like push-ups, sit-ups you can do on your own, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it's a nice facility to be in, you know?
Oh yeah, that's true.
I like the mindset and like actually getting yourself there. It's like half the battle, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
They're like, you just like grind. Like it's a place, it's like how some people don't like having their gaming setups in their rooms because like they want to separate like the grind versus like their actual life, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Like that kind of thing. Like you want to have like a place where